Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me? Let me get it right. Today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's not Monday, it's Tuesday. Let me say hello to everybody. Hello, Carla, first. Woo woo. Nanya, Charlie Girl, Ben. Let's see. Misdemeanor, Black Dahlia, Mar. Hey, guys, I wish it was Sarah. I wish it was Friday. Oh, how do I wish? So, how was everybody's day? I hope everybody's had a really good day. My day was hot. It was really, really hot here, but my pool's not green anymore. I'm so excited, but I didn't get in it. Today was like the best day for my pool, and I didn't get in it. But it's not green anymore. So the bleach worked. Hey, Eagle. I know your day was awesome, Eagle. I'm so happy for you. Hey, Casey. Yes, Mar, I hope you are feeling better. Nanya, your power came back on. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Without power stinks. I had that problem last week. Well, then I passed the credit check. They said, great, we'll contact you within 6 months. Good for it. That's good. Passed the credit check. Seems like everybody's had a good day. So, I wanted to do this live because, hey, Breaking the Silence. Hey, Truth. I wanted to do this live. As you guys can see, the live God, I love you too, best friend. Yeah, I don't know where Leo's wife is. Hey, Galloway, I don't know where she is. Whatever. She's probably eating pizza, not even thinking about me. Hey, Samara. So, is everybody can tell that my live is named Grateful. That's the name I wrote today. I wanted to come live. I mean, I'm gonna talk about a couple of other things. Actually, right before I went live, I was looking into a game. So if anybody's in the mood, I have Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I don't know if anybody's played that. I was thinking maybe if you guys want to, somebody could come up and play. Or we could just sit and chit chat. But I wanted to come live because I'm really grateful. I'm grateful. Oh, there's Leo's wife. Yeah, hussy. Hussy, huss. Where's Misdemeanor? Who's that? Who's that? I don't know who Misdemeanor is. Never heard of her. Wrong chat for that. But I wanted to say that I'm grateful for you guys. And I'm grateful for my channel. I was really reluctant to start my channel, but I'm glad that you guys are enjoying my channel. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing with my crime and just normal chit chat and getting to know me. And I'm grateful for that. But also, I wanted to say thank you. People wanted to stay anonymous, and I don't want to come off as a quote unquote e-beggar because we all know how that goes around here. But a couple of people have been nice enough to send me, I don't know if you want to call it donation or I don't know what you guys want to call it, but people have been gracious enough when we know that times are tough. Times are tough for everybody right now. And a couple of people have PayPal'd me. And I know that they wanted to stay anonymous, and I will stick to that. But I just want them to know that I appreciate it more than they know. Um, it's a time, like, I don't want to come on and talk about I talk about my life, but I keep it to a minimum, and I don't want people to think that I'm only doing this for money, because that's not what I'm doing. But can I say that I appreciate it? I do. Right now it's a tough time, as you guys know. I've talked to you guys about that, about my husband being the only one working and me not being able to work, and I'm dealing with disability, and that takes forever. And I just feel like I want to be able to contribute sometimes, and I just can't. And I'm sure everybody knows how that is when you're a stay-at-home wife and your husband's out there, or your significant other's out there busting their hump, and because of your physical things. Oh, the grandbaby just got home. Hi. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. She's looking for mama. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, I'm sure you are, Truth. I mean, it's a long process, it's a long road, but I just wanted to be able to say that it doesn't go unappreciated. For the people that have sent me PayPal, I understand you want to stay anonymous, but I feel like even though you want to stay anonymous, I want you to know how much it means to me that you are taking your hard-earned money and you are willing to, you know, give it to me because you enjoy what I'm doing. You enjoy my channel for whatever reason. And I wanted to be able to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you. Thank you. And even if you're not, even if you can't, it's not about that. Just you guys being here every night, every time I go live, it's like I see the regulars. I see the people that are in here every time I go live, and that means so much to me to have you guys in here supporting me, being here for my good lives and my bad lives and my crime lives. You guys just all truly mean a lot to me. Gratitude, Jenna. Moon is good people. Thank you, Sarah. So aren't you? I mean, you guys are all wonderful. I'm very blessed that I've been able to meet such wonderful people on here. Hey, Jana. I'm hope I say your name right. I think it's Jana, I believe. Hey, Caleb. How are you? I've met some wonderful people on here. And even though I haven't met them in real life and been able to hug them or shake their hand, hey, Jenny, I feel like they are really my friends. All of you are really my friends. Yes, Sarah did have a great live today. I love when she does lives like that because she's giving back to so many people. I don't even think she realizes how many people she helps by doing lives like that. Some that don't even, some that might just need to listen. Yeah, she's okay. Yeah, of course. I'm all right. I'm not Leo's wife's best friend, so I'm all right. Hey, Kiki. So I just, like I said, I want to be able to word this correctly because all of a sudden I don't want to be listed as, oh, look at her, begging for money or e-begging or whatever. I'm just saying that for giving me, you don't know how much that's helped me and helped my family, and I can't thank you guys enough. And I can't thank you enough for just being here. And I pray for Truth that her disability goes through. Pray for me that my disability goes through. I just, like I said, I just thank you guys. I can't be humbled enough, because without you guys, like I've said 1,000 times, without you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. I'm getting up there. I'm so excited. I'm not to that 1,000 yet, but I'm getting there. I'm gonna butcher your name, Elira. Elira. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm so sorry. Watch your camera. Oh, is she? Yeah, because she keeps running. Thank you. I'm going to stop my camera just to be on the safe side. Thank you, Leo's wife. Thank you for watching out for that. Just because she's running around. I did say it right? Yes. So, yes. Hexed Perplex. Hi, Hexed Perplex. Hi, Misbehaving. So yeah. So like I said, I just want to thank you guys. And where I was, sorry, squirrel got derailed because I was panicking that you guys would see. Oh my God, I've left my picture up. Leo's wife, this is the picture I was talking about. How you say goodbye. See everyone you wave to, your best friend, you flip off. See? I'll change it now. I forgot that I've left that on. Too funny. That was from Carla's stream today. I'll go back. Okay. So what I was saying is I'm not at 1,000 yet. I'm not, but I am grateful for the numbers that I have. I'm actually at 555 as of today. I'm really excited about that. So I thank you guys. If anybody's in here that has a channel that isn't at 1,000 yet, Carla Coalition and Crew is having a panel tomorrow morning. Is having a panel tomorrow morning, I believe 7:45, 8:00, and it's for all channels that aren't quite to 1,000 yet. She's going to have everybody come over there, and you'll be able to go up on her panel and kind of talk about your channel, what you're doing on your channel, so people can subscribe to their channels. I'm really happy that Carla's doing that. So if anybody has a channel that's in here that isn't to 1,000 and would like to, go on Carla's and talk about your channel and hope that people will sub, join her. I'm sure my mods will drop Carla's link in the chat just to be, so in case you're not subscribed, you can subscribe to her. I am really growing, Misbehaving. I am excited. Hey, Jason. I'm really, really excited to be at the number I am. I really am. I didn't even think I would get 100, to be honest with you. I really didn't. I was like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to wing it. And, I bet you I won't even get 100. But I'm really happy with the 550. And if I stay there, I stay there. I'm happy with that too. Hey, dog mom. So yeah, I am working on that case, and wow, that case is really pulling on my heartstrings. That case that I'm working on is really pulling on my heartstrings. This is definitely a tough case to dive into and to work on. I think this is the first one that actually makes me emotional. I mean, all of them are sad, but it really pushes on my heartstring. So yeah, this one. Hey, Mandolin. Hey, Peanut Pete. Hold on 1 second. I gotta mute. Oh, yeah. Can I have a kiss? Oh, yeah. I love you. Yeah, that's a mic. Oh, you can't have to. Oh, you want to paint? You got to ask Mama. Can't come right now. I come later. Okay? I can't come right now. I love you. Can I have a hug? See, look. See all my friends? Oh, I'm not muted. Yeah, you love Papa? All right, guys. Hi. I thought she must have hit the unmute button when she climbed up on my lap. Sorry. Yes, she is a cutie. She's 2 and she talks up a storm and she is the light of my world. That girl can make my day. I could be having the worst day, and she could come and it instantly goes away. All my worries, all my stresses, all the things that I thought were, she just makes it all go away. And I loved being a mom. Don't get me wrong. My kids are older now. I have a 25-year-old, a 23-year-old, and a 20-year-old. And they're all older, and I loved being a mom, but there's something about being a grandmother. And I never understood it. My mom always told me, you'll never know what it feels like to be a grandmother until you're a grandmother. And I never really got that with her. I was kind of like, what do you mean? She's like, no, you love being a mom, don't get me wrong, but being a grandmother is a totally different feeling. It's, you get to love them, you get to spoil them, but at the same time, you get to give them back when, you get to give them back when they're all hyper or whatever. But you also get to, you know, be like the cool grandma, because when you're a parent, you got to have the rules and you got to put your foot down. And with a grandmother, you kind of get to bend it. And I never understood what my mom meant until she was born. Till she was born, and I was there when she was born. I watched her come into this world, and she just definitely just brings joy to all of us. Joy. Jenna, I babysat my 3-month-old granddaughter today. Oh, how precious, Tally girl. They do grow fast, though. It seems like yesterday that my daughter brought her home. It really does. It really does. And I can't even believe she's 2. But that's enough about her, because I really try not to talk much about my family on here. Not that I wouldn't love to share it with you guys, because I would. I would love to share my family with you because, sorry, my family's pretty awesome, you know? So I would love to share them with you, but for their protection, I just can't, and especially for her protection. But even if I did share with my family with you guys wouldn't be able to see my granddaughter anyways, because my daughter has been from day one very strict about having her daughter on social media. And I never got it at first because we have family all over the world. We have family everywhere. And I'm like, wouldn't you think that, don't you want to show your cousins and your uncles and your aunts and all them the baby, and the only way you can do that is online. And she was like, of course I would want to, But it's not that. It's when on Facebook, if you have it clicked on, friends of friends can see and all that, that's what she's scared of. So from day one, she has never allowed her on Facebook. She will never allow her on Facebook. She does not allow anything on social media from any of us. She doesn't put pictures up of her. I don't put pictures up. My mother doesn't. Her dad doesn't. They're very strict, and I never got it. And then all once she came and I've seen all the stuff that's happened on YouTube, I'm really glad that my daughter didn't do that. So what my daughter did instead, for anybody that's having grandkids or has grandkids and their family is the same way, there is where you can make a secret room, which is really cool. It's a room that's secret and it's only by invited people. Like she invited the family, but even if they have it friends of friends, they can't see it. It's a secret chat. It's a secret place, and that's where she puts all the baby's pictures at. So only the people that are allowed in that room can see her. Nobody else can see her, and you cannot find that site. It's completely, unless you knew the name and all of that. I even think even if you knew the name, you can't get in. Like literally she has to send you the link personally. So that's how she did it, and that's what she does, which is really cool. I think it's different with grandbabies. I think it's different with grandbabies because you can enjoy them without the stress of being a parent. Absolutely, misbehaving. I really think so too. Dova, I'm still kicking. LOL. Got some meds to curb my appetite, so we shall see. I really hope it helps, Kiki. I really hope it helps. Hey, Dolly. So, other than that, that's been my life. My pool is green and not green anymore. I've thanked everybody for, your guys' support. We talked about family. Anybody want to play a game, or do you guys still want to chit chat? Hey, Lisa, because like I said, I was thinking that you guys could stay and chat, and that way we could play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but it's got like a 26-second timer, which it goes slow, but there's no way we would run out of time. But I didn't know if anybody wanted to come up. I can put the link. We can play one, it's pretty cool, but I think it's something to do. But if you guys don't want to, we can just continue chit chatting. Because I've only been on for like 20 minutes and I don't want to do a short live. I know that Diane and Wendy are going live tonight. So a lot of people will be going over there. So let me tell you all, I stay in trouble with my daughter over the grandbaby. She won't let me spoil her. That's funny because my daughter's kind of the same way. Hey, Kimmy P, I can spoil her, but I also get restrictions. And I'm like, you can't give me restrictions. I'm grandma. You can't give me restrictions. But she does. She gives me restrictions. Like, it's so funny because I want to give her ice cream and candy, and she's like, no, she hasn't eaten lunch. You have to feed her lunch first. And I'm like, she's with me. She don't need to eat lunch. If she don't want to eat lunch, let her have a Klondike bar or something. And she's like, no. So I can't spoil her too much. I'm listening to Standoff in South Dakota. He's now set the house on fire. What is that about, CCK? What's that about? Let me Standoff. Let me look. And was it North Dakota or South Dakota? What did she say? Where is her thing? I did eat a Klondike bar for breakfast this morning, South Dakota. Let me see if I can see anything and I can tell you guys about it. Oh, I don't. Let me go to the news. When was this? This was 5 days ago. I'm not seeing anything. I see 3 arrests after a kidnapping standoff in Groves Heights, but that was 5 days ago. Huh, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not sure. But he poured gas on himself, and that might be why police are there initially. Oh, wow. I'm just thinking of the same earlier. Can't wait to cool off, but not until October for us. Yeah, usually for us, it's about October. I'm dreading winter. I hate winter. That's when I want to pack up and move, like to Georgia or, California, somewhere warm. I don't get me wrong, winters up here are beautiful. The snow is beautiful, but it's I would rather see it in pictures than in person, if that makes sense. I hate having to bundle up, to layer up, to go outside, and as soon as you walk out, your nose is numb. I hate winter. Hate it. I hate having to shovel. I hate having to clean off my car. I hate getting up in the morning and having to go outside and it's like 5 degrees outside. No, thank you. No, thank you. I miss nothing about winter. Nothing. That's why I stay in Arizona. I don't blame you. And here it just sucks because it's never ending. I swear we have longer winters than we do summers. It seems like summer is over in a snap of a finger here. And I'm sure Kimmy P can relate because I remember her saying she's near me. But it's really like a snap of the I live in Mass. I live in Massachusetts, Jason. And so it's like winter, it seems like it goes on forever and it's never going to end because usually, like March and April, it's still cold and it's not great. I mean, I think some spring didn't start till June this year. It took us to June to finally not have snow and cold. And it just seems like winter lasts forever. Hey, Tarabella. See, I can't do humidity either. I just want to live in a place. I've always told my husband, I want to live in a place where it's not summer where it's 110 degrees and humid, but I don't want to live in a place where it's winter. I want to live in a place where it's like fall weather, but the early part of fall, where you still can go swimming, it still has warm days, but it doesn't get extremely hot. That's where I want to move. I don't know if a place exists like that, but that's where I want to move. I have my own summers all year long, hot flashes. Oh, I would love to move to Maine. I lost it. I would love to move to Maine, but Monkey Mars scares me with all that backbreaking shoveling of the snow. Absolutely. I'm not far from Maine. Maybe 3 hours probably to get to Maine, I think. Maybe 2. My husband says 2. But we get like it's not like an inch, 2 inches or a dusting. We get feet. Well, we have been. Last winter wasn't as bad. We had more ice, I think, last winter than we did snow. If I could deal with the snow, I moved to Utah. It's gorgeous there. Yes. My husband said Montana. Montana's beautiful too. I know Utah just because of all the TV shows. There's a lot. Have you guys ever noticed there's a lot of TLC TV shows and everybody lives in Utah? I swear. There's like Sister Wives, they're in Utah. What else is in Utah? There's a couple of shows that are in Utah. Utah is really popular for TV shows. Oh, no rain for 100 days. See, now your grass must be burnt. It's especially as hot as it gets out that way down there. I could imagine what your yard looks like. You probably have to use water sprinklers all the time just so you don't have burnt grass. That's what I'm saying, Nunya. It has to be brown. But if you think about it, when you go down south, you end up seeing like I remember when I was down south, it would be like dusk where it's just starting to get dark and everybody's yard sprinklers come on. Like the whole neighborhood, they all come on at once and it's all the way down. I used to laugh all the time because it was like they have it timed and everybody's used to do it at the same time. Sorry, I keep getting a phone call. I keep saying no, and they just keep calling back. In Tacoma, a lot of people let their lawns die. The water bills are very expensive. Really? Our grass was green for a while, but it's actually looks beautiful now. Like we finally got some good rain. But my husband literally had to put the sprinkler out there for a while because our grass was literally brown. And it doesn't look good. Oh yeah, the trees. Hey, Ems. Colorado is beautiful too. Yes, Colorado is beautiful. Yep. That's always been my plan. My plan has always been when my husband finally retires, I want to get an RV. This is my plan. Get an RV. Hey, Ginger Locks mom. I want to be able to get an RV and I want to travel. I want to be I want to travel all over the world and like then come back in like the summer months all summer long. I would be up here with my kids and my grandkids and my family. We would stay all summer long up here. But in the winter, we would travel everywhere. That is my plan. Because when I was a kid, my stepfather was a truck driver, and I've been to all of the East Coast and half of the West Coast in a tractor trailer. All school breaks, school vacations in summertime, I used to pack my little suitcase. He would come home because he traveled over the road for trucking, and that was my favorite thing to do. I would jump in instead of playing with kids for the summer, I would be in the tractor trailer truck, riding around, seeing everything, and I loved it. I loved to drive. I always said that not only did I want to be a crime person, go to school for crime, which never happened. I always said I could be a truck driver too because I love to drive and I love to see everything, and that didn't happen either. But that's why I want an RV, a motorhome. Yeah. I do. I would drive it. Yep, I would. I used to sit there as a kid. I can remember being 9 years old, sitting next to my stepfather in the tractor trailer truck, and I would talk on the CB to everybody. That was, I'd talk to them and tell them that, hey, anybody on this highway, there's cops at this place or that place. But it was so funny because at 9 o'clock at night, my stepfather would shut off the CB. And I never understood why when I was a kid. I never understood why at 9 o'clock does the CB get shut off. Well, as I got older, now I know why he shut off the CB at 9 o'clock. Because when it got dark, that's when all the women would come on the CB to meet men in truck stops and obviously prostitute and stuff. And he never wanted me to hear that, but I never knew that, but he always would. but during the day, I was always talking. My handle, so to speak, was little girl back then. I thought I was, I had my cowboy boots because I got them at a truck stop. I had my cowboy boots and my cowboy girl hat, and I had my belt, and I'd climb in that rig like nobody's business. And I loved it. Loved it. And my favorite place, he still laughs to this day, because when we would go through New York, and I loved the Bronx. And every time we went through the Bronx, if I was sleeping, I would always tell him, "You need to wake me up." Because I loved it, because when you rode in the Bronx at night, you would see cars like on fire. You would see women walking the streets. Like, I love the Bronx. And he would always say, "It's so weird that you like the Bronx. Of all places, you like the Bronx." And I loved it. I thought it was so cool to drive by. I mean, the doors were locked and stuff, and we never stopped in the Bronx, but I always wanted to get woken up when we rode through the Bronx. Did you use, Christy Andrews, did you used to drive an 18-wheeler? I used to be able to shift too. He had it was like 18 speed, 15 speed. And I would stand up because I was tall enough where I could stand up in the middle and I could literally shift. And I used to sit there and brush his hair because he had long hair. And I would brush his hair and braid it and everything while he was driving. I loved being in the rig. Loved it. I drove for 2.5 years, been to truck stops all over America, only seen 2 lot lizards. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were really, you never really knew they were around. They knew how to blend in or be really good at what we used to go to the truck stops, and we used to get bells. They were like ornaments, and they were bells, and it would say the state we were in. And that's what we used to collect for my mom. So every time we went to a new state, we got a new bell, and we would bring it back to her. And she had a huge collection because, like I said, we've been to the whole East Coast and half of the West Coast. My best friend since first grade, her husband did Chris Rotz's roof on his house. Oh, wow. Just on our farm. Oh, you used to drive the truck on the farm? That had to be cool. Hauled our grain mill and had to have my CDL. I mean, like I said, and like, truck drivers over the road, they make decent money, but they're never home. That was the tough part. Like, my stepfather was never home. Like, he missed birthdays and Christmas. Like, there was no holidays for over the road, but he made good money. He really did make good money, but like I said, he would be gone 3 weeks at a time, 4 weeks at a time. So that was tough. That was kind of, I mean, him being an over the road truck driver was like him being in the army. Hold on 1 second.
Come on.
My husband.
Come on, boy.
Wookie, you have to be nice. My little dog, my husband, just tried to kiss me goodnight because he's going to bed because he's got to get up at 2 in the morning to go to work. And my little dog is under my chair. And he bent over to kiss me goodnight, and the dog freaking started barking at him and growling at him. He can't kiss me when the dog's near me. I don't know if all little dogs are like that. If anybody has a little dog, maybe you guys can say. But my husband, even if he's sleeping in our room and my husband goes to say goodnight, bye to me in the morning, if the dog is in the room, whether he's under the bed or in the bed, he'll growl at my husband to try to kiss me. He doesn't like us kissing. It's so funny. I've never seen anything like it. I'm sure the trooper giving me the test gave me my license because he was afraid to ride with me again. Yes, your palm was like that, very jealous. Okay, Nunyoung, because I didn't know if it's a dog thing or a little dog thing or if it's just my crazy dog. He does want me all to myself, Ginger Lockbaum. It's so funny. But we can stand in the kitchen, and if both of us are standing, he doesn't mind. But I think because he's a little dog, and this is how I view it. He's a little dog laying in bed with me. And here comes my husband, who's above us, big, tall, even though he knows it's my husband. But I think he's trying to protect me. And like right now, I'm sitting in in my chair, and my husband came out from behind me, and he's standing above me to kiss me. And Wookie was under the chair, and that's when he came out. So I really think it's when I'm low and my husband's high. That's when it seems to when he does it. Even your German shepherds like that. See, my big dog's like that. He's really jealous. Like I can't sit next to my husband. I can't sit next to my husband on the couch. Um Oh, Tara, you'll have to rewind. I said it in the beginning. It was basically um a rough a rough thing. It was about some people anonymously donated to me, so I wanted to say thank you for that, and just thank you for um everybody being in here and supporting me. I just want to show appreciation to all of that, everybody, because we wouldn't have channels and we wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for you guys supporting us. So I just want people to know that I'm grateful that they come in and they subscribe and they listen to me ramble. I enjoy that. But my big dog, mind you, my big dog, I can't sit on the couch with my husband. I can't, he has to, if we're on the couch together, my dog literally plows his way through to sit in between us, or he'll sit there and bark at us until we move. And then I never wanted my dog to sleep in my bed ever. Never wanted it. When we got him, we had him where he had a pallet, like a blanket, down on the floor next to us, and he would sleep on there. Well, one night I went to a concert with a bunch of my friends. I went and saw Stevie Nicks in concert, and I came back and my dog was in bed with my husband, and I knew right then and there we were screwed. Well, now the dog sleeps with us almost every night. Sometimes I kick him to the curb and he has to sleep out in the living room, but for the most part, but he's not a dog that sleeps at the foot of our bed. We can get him started to sleep at the foot of the bed, but by the middle of the night, he's literally in between me and my husband. And he's right at our shoulders because he doesn't like my husband next to me. It's so funny. Yes, I love. Are you talking about Leo's wife's names, dog's names? I love her dog names. Her miniature Yorkie, oh my God. He is the cutest thing. His name is Winston, and he's the cutest thing. And has pictures. Like he goes to the groomer, and the groomer takes like Valentine pictures of him and stuff, and it's so cute. And she takes pictures of Winston all the time. It's the cutest dog I've ever seen. He is a handsome boy. I love Winston. Wow, wow. I've always wanted to write a story about a woman truck driver and her sidekick Pooch. She ends up being a serial killer who takes out the trash. Wow, that would be cool, Samara. You should do it. That would be cool. I would definitely read it. Tarabella, I don't believe that's what happened to CW, but yes, I do. What did she say? Samara, do you believe any of the darkness and brainwashing demonic possess? Oh, okay. You should. I can give you a crazy story or two or 30. I would definitely read it. He is spoiled rotten. He does go everywhere with her. He does. I remember one day I was on the phone with her and she needed to run to the post office and it was too hot. It was too hot that day where she lived, so he had to stay home. And it was so sad hearing her trying to leave the house and him not being able to go with her. It was heartbreaking because he's so used to going with his mom everywhere. And she was like, "No, you have to stay here. I'll be right back. But I can't leave you in the car. It's too hot. You need to stay home. I'm only going to the post office and coming right back." And then when she got back, you would have thought she was gone for a year. It was the cutest thing. Cutest thing. They are smart, Nanya. They really are. I love my dogs. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how people can't love dogs, you know? I mean, I guess I get it, but I could never I could never not have a dog. You know, on my bad days, like there's days where I'm sore from, my body hurts and I just want to lay in bed all day. And my dogs are the best cuddlers in the world. And like, I don't know, they sense when you're sad, they sense when you're sore. And it just seems like my big dog, like, knows when to be near me or when to be close to me or show me. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but he just knows when I need him more than normal days. I always miss the dogs more than her after a breakup. I bet, Jason. I know there's people that I know personally that split up, but when they were together, they got a dog together. They never had children, but they literally still to this day, I think they've been broken up 6 years, maybe 6 years, and they still have days, weekends where they swap out the dog. They, like I think it's Wednesday and every other weekend. The other person gets the dog, and they still do that. And they've been split up for 6 years. And it's all because they got the dog when it was a puppy and they both loved the dog, and that's what they do. Jenna, that's how I felt. I miss my dog more than my ex. I've heard that a lot from a lot of people. It's tough. But I thought it was really cool that, they broke up and they still could quote unquote co-parent, you know? They quote unquote co-parent their dog. And they still do. And like if she has to go away for work, she doesn't have to find somebody to watch the dog or she don't have to put it in a daycare or anything. She just calls her ex and her ex will take the dog. So it's like a kid to them because they never had children. I mean, I have two cats too, and I love my cats, and I know there's people that love their cats. I mean, I do. I adore my cats. But I don't know. It's something they're different than dogs. I mean, my cat I don't know, maybe because cats sleep more. It just seems like they're always sleeping. So they're not, I mean, you can play with them, obviously, but they are a lot less trouble because they sleep all the time. So I don't know. I love my cats, but I just think the dogs are more interactive than cats. You're a cat person? Hey, Mojo. Welcome. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. I know you've been under the weather a lot lately, and I hope your son's birthday was really good. The last time I saw you, you were doing a birthday party for him, so I hope that went good. And Mojo, I have to say, I like your new name. I'm glad you changed it. I'm glad you kept the Mojo part, never changed the Mojo part, because it wouldn't be you without the mojo. But I like that you changed it to pirate instead of the long word. And I know that's why you changed it, but I really oh, I'm okay. Thank you, Jenna. Yes, he had a great time. Thanks. I hope you're well. I am well. I'm good. I know the grateful thing makes people worry, but it was a good grateful. Nothing bad, nothing maybe I should word it, maybe I'll edit it and word it differently because I don't want people to think something's wrong. But no, nothing's wrong. I'm good. What in the carnations? Welcome, what in the carnations? I like that name. The truth, you would change your mind if you hung with me for a day. Uh, But yeah, other than that, I don't really have much more to talk about. Oh, okay. I just got your message from the person that texted me. Just FYI. I just got that. You're welcome. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have anything more to chit chat about. I like cats. I'm just more of a dog person. Yeah, same here. I like cats. I'm not opposed to cats. I have 2 cats and 2 dogs. But I really I got the cat for my daughter and my son loves the cats. He loves the cats more than he loves the dogs. Don't get me wrong, he loves the dogs, but I think because of his autism, the dogs are too much. They jump, they bark, they're in his, he just prefers cats because when he's stressed or whatever, he can grab his cat and just cuddle his cat and it don't try to wiggle or anything. So the cats are mostly for my son. He don't really interact with the dogs. He loves them. He'll pet them every now and then, like walk by and pet them. But the cats are always in his room. He sleeps with the cats. If the door is open a crack and the cats get out, he can't handle that because they're indoor cats because he doesn't want anything to happen to the cats. And we live in the woods and we have bears and coyotes and wolves and all kinds of stuff around here. But he's definitely my cat boy. Hold on, the dogs want to go in. Hold on 1 second, guys. Can you guys hear the crickets tonight? They're not as loud as usual. Usually they're much louder and right near me, but they seem further out. So I was just curious if you guys could hear the crickets tonight. Because I know a lot of people enjoy coming into my streams and hearing them. I didn't hear him say anything about wanting to go in, just saying. Yeah, when he wants to go in, the little dog, he's so funny. He walks up to the door and he literally jumps up on his paws and hits the door. That's how he wants in. My big dog, he'll stay out here with me until I go in. He just lays on the couch behind me. We have a couch that is specifically for the dogs. And he lays on there and just watches me because he needs to know what I'm doing at all times. That's the one thing about my big dog. He goes everywhere. He's always watching. He's such a pack dog, like a protector type dog. I don't know if it's the pit bull in him or not, but he's always watching where everybody is. He needs to count for everybody and he needs to know what everybody's doing. Where my little dog, he's just all over the place. He could care less. But Dino, he's definitely a pack dog. He needs to know everything. He's always watching. Buddy Holly and the crickets. I know a lot of you guys like it, and I can't believe you guys can hear it because they're really not that loud. And you guys always can hear them. I'm thinking of changing my name on YouTube also. I can't think of what to put. See, I always know you as Terabella. You'll have to tell everybody you changed your name. Like when I did when I was Aries, because I was Aries 41 when I first came onto YouTube. And I was that forever. Forever and ever, I was that. And then one day I was like, you know what? I want to change it. And I changed it to Jenna Moon. And I remember always having to tell everybody, I'm Aries. And they're like, oh, okay. But now I'm stuck with Jenna Moon. I'll be Jenna Moon forever. I couldn't change it now. I like it. I think it fits me. I really do. I was, Remy. I was Aries 41. Now, there was another Aries. And I know that Aries wasn't a good Aries. And I was not the bad Aries. So, I know a lot of people are like, you were Aries. And I'm like, I was the good Aries. I had the 41 at the end, where this one just, I think, was just Aries. So I was the good Aries. Oh, I like it like that, Samara. See, how do you guys do all that cool stuff? Do you have to get an app or something? Because, like Remy, she's got those little stars up above. And now you just did that. How do you do that? Jenna Moon, you are Jenna. And I couldn't ever take out Mojo. No, you are it fits you, Mojo. Just like Jenna fits me. I could never change it. Hey, Tawanda. And Tawanda always has to be Tawanda. She could never change it. So do you guys have to get like an app to do that? I'm just curious. Jenna, go to your PayPal doll. I love you. Oh, all right, Nanya. Let me check. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. But I'll look. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you, Nanya. That was very nice. Thank you. Very appreciated. It's an app. Okay. Do you guys know the name of it by chance? Because I would like to do, I mean, I want to keep the Jenna Moon name, but I would like to kind of, I don't know, change it. Kind of like what I want to do, like Serendipity. Serendipity has this cool app where she changes her picture. If you look, Sarah's picture today was really cool. It like, I mean, the other one moved, but this one does too. And she's got that cool app. But she's got an iPhone and I have an Android. And I tried looking for the app, and the Android has the app, but it's different than I think the iPhone, because I couldn't figure out how to do it. Cool Fonts is the one I have, Jenna. And do you have an Android, Samara, or do you have a iPhone? Hey, Harley. I did have a beautiful day. Thank you. I hope you did as well. Oh, okay. So on Android, go to Play Store and okay, I'll look into it. I definitely will look into it. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, I've been on for an hour and I don't have much more to talk about. And if I wait any longer, I'm going to be lunch meat for the bugs because they're going to start coming out. And we all know that. I'm ending up clapping. Yes, Sarah, thank you for posting my PayPal. Thank you guys for donating. And thank you. Oh, okay, love. Got Okay, love you all, but got to put an outfit together for oh, the funeral's tomorrow? Gotta cover my oh, stop. Everybody say a prayer for Tracy tonight. She's got her family's funeral tomorrow. Get say some prayers, give them some good vibes to get through this tough time. Again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for donating. Thank you guys for just being you. You guys are all amazing. And I feel really grateful and really blessed. And oh, it's the showing tomorrow? Okay. There's somebody else in the community. I'm not sure if they've made it public. So I don't want to say their name. I don't think they have, but if people could just say a prayer for another person that's in the community, their husband ended up having a heart attack. He's okay, but just keep them in your prayers as well for that person. Like I said, I don't want to say their name because I don't know if they made it public. And like I said, keep truth in your prayers. Keep everybody in your prayers that might be going through a hard time right now. But thank you guys for all coming in. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you could hit the like or the dislike, I would appreciate it. I love you all. Good night. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay you. I will talk to you guys later. Night.